In Memphis about 7:30 this evening and haven't stopped yet. It's the second snowstorm to hit the Mid-South in as many days, and we're here now to tell you what to expect next. With the arrival of the new snow, you may begin to wonder when winter is going to let up in the Mid-South, and Dave Brown is here with us now to tell us what we're in for this weekend.
Well, it isn't going to let up overnight tonight. All of Arkansas is reporting snow except the extreme northeast corner of the state, and all that snow in southern Arkansas is headed right for Memphis. Some of that snow tonight has been at the rate of 3 inches per hour or more, and for that reason, all kinds of winter storm warnings and watches are in effect for the Mid-South. All of Tennessee, most of Mississippi, almost all the way to the Gulf Coast, and virtually all of the state of Arkansas are under winter storm warnings for the rest of the night and tomorrow. That extends into northern Alabama through Sunday. Travel advisories or winter storm watches in effect for the rest of the TV5, well, not the TV5 viewing area, the Mid-South. All the TV5 viewing area except the Blue Deal is under that warning tonight. I think it will end tomorrow, but there could be an additional 4 to 6 inches accumulation in the city, heavier amounts in other parts of the Mid-South tonight.
Okay, and you'll have the complete forecast a little later.
We will.
Thanks, Steve. I hit the snowy streets tonight to see how Memphians are coping with this new dose of winter weather. We drove from East Memphis to downtown, but my report begins tonight at the city's shelter to keep the homeless warm.
At least 44 homeless folks filled up the Lewis Senior Citizen Center on North Parkway near I-240.
You know, I'm just thankful for them for letting us come in and, you know, have a warm place to stay.
We expect to stay busy trying to keep things organized and just trying to help as much as we can and do what we can.
Cars were getting snow stuck by the minute at Poplar and Highland tonight. Once this truck got going, it was time to help out someone else. Mechanics are having a busy night.
And you're full up here mostly with weather-related car problems?
That's correct.
And you say it's mostly batteries that have gone bad?
Batteries, well, very few people get their cars tuned up when they're supposed to anyway.
And so that's coming back to haunt them now?
It's coming back to haunt them over the cold weather.
You really know it's a weather emergency when they shut off the Golden Arches. Sorry, fast food fans, the snow means no McNuggets tonight.
Overton Square is usually hopping on Friday nights, but not this evening.
Well, we had to go pick up basketball tickets for tomorrow, and we figured since we were out, we'd just stop by and have a drink.
Well, do you think Memphians have become better snow travelers with all the snow we've had this month?
Yeah, they're staying home.
But downtown at the Orpheum, it was close to a sellout for Anthony Quinn's performance of I, Zorba.
And you're going for the snow snail tickets?
Yes, that's right.
$15 a pop?
Yep, sounds like a good deal to me.
Couldn't pass it up.
Couldn't pass it up. It's just worth fighting the storm.
MATA reported tonight that its buses were running about 30 to 45 minutes behind schedule.
And the Trailways bus station closed, sending a crowd to the Greyhound terminal. Only 2 buses are running out of the downtown terminal tonight, and they're both late.
And it's obvious the new snow falling over most of the Mid-South is making a bad travel situation worse. The Mississippi Highway Patrol has just announced it is closing Interstate 55 from the Tennessee border all the way south to Brookhaven, Mississippi, which is south of Jackson. Authorities throughout the Mid-South say the hazardous roads and bitter cold make travel very dangerous. They ask that you drive only if it's absolutely necessary. Roads in Memphis, Shelby County, West Tennessee, and eastern Arkansas were already snow-covered before the snow started piling up again tonight. The hazardous conditions extend west to the Oklahoma border, north to the Missouri boot heel, and east past Nashville. Traffic on these interstates in these areas is moving very slowly, but as I said, the Highway Patrol in Mississippi says it wants all motorists off of I-55 from Memphis south past Jackson. The Highway Patrol says it cannot keep up with all the accidents. It says motorists should consider I-55 impassable.
Rain around Monroe, Louisiana, up to the north central states. High pressure is bringing down cool Arctic air.
He kept cueing the sound wrong, so
Mississippi, but this afternoon started growing back up, and now we have got more snow headed our way. As a matter of fact, that snowstorm, the major heavy part of it on national, or on, let's take a look at live National Weather Service radar. You can see it's continuing in the area. The heavier stuff is still back here, still moving directly at the city and through the heart of the Mid-South, and going to bring us a lot of snow. National radar will show us that precipitation coming in back here in Arkansas, Texas, and Oklahoma, where it's been snowing in those states most of the evening, is now moving out of those states and into the Mid-South. That snow extends all the way up the East Coast. It's freezing rain and rain to the south and east. On the satellite map, you can see that back here in Texas, where all the snow has been coming from, it's beginning to clear out. That's another sign that the storm is moving out and into the Mid-South. Of course, we've got the cold air, and it's going to stay with us for the weekend, and so whatever snow we get tonight and during the day tomorrow, just before it ends tomorrow during the day, and snow flurries tomorrow night, we expect several more inches of snow, anywhere from 2 to 4, possibly even 6 more inches of snow on top of what we've already got, about 6 inches. The forecast then for tonight, a winter storm warning. Not only for the snow, but for the extremely cold temperatures, a low of 13, wind chill factor -14, winds from the northeast at 15 miles per hour and gusty. Tomorrow, winter storm warning continues, snow diminishing, high 23, wind chill factor 0.
Well, as if we don't have enough snow and ice already, you have a story about ice machines?
Yeah, International Falls, Minnesota, right up on the Canadian border. They have apparently an ice plant up there, and it was 35 below zero there today. It was so cold they had to heat the ice machines to get them to make ice.
Good Lord.
I thought that was a little weird. We have our own ice maker around here, Nature's Ice Maker. Winter storm watches and warnings remain up tonight. High temperature today was only 16 degrees. That was almost a record low high. The coldest high on record for this date is 15. So we just missed that by 1. Normal high is 51. The record high is 77. That was set in 1911. Low for the day, 11 degrees. 2 is the record in 1899. Mississippi River down a tenth to 5.4 on the Memphis gauge. Right now in Memphis, it is snowing. 15 degrees. Chill factor 11 below zero. Winds north at 50 tonight. All this area of red, including all of the state of Tennessee, all of northern Alabama, most of Mississippi except the coastal counties, northern Louisiana, the southern two-thirds of the state of Arkansas, all this red area, winter storm warning, travel advisory for the Missouri Boot Heel, extreme western Kentucky, northwestern Arkansas, and even the Mississippi Gulf Coast. They're going to have freezing rain right along the coast tonight. So winter storm watch in yellow there in central Alabama. Heaviest snow is now from Memphis back down, just south of Little Rock, almost all the way down to Texarkana, Arkansas. That's where it is coming through. Let's take a look at right now at the local radar, National Weather Service radar, which shows the area of snow that is closest to us. You can see it right here. Now, as you get farther away from the radar site, even though it is still snowing, the beam just can't penetrate to show all of it. But you can see a wide area stretching from the Boot Heel in northwest Tennessee back down almost to Pine Bluff, showing up there, of snow. Some of that is sleet down in extreme northeastern Mississippi, southeast of Tupelo, but most of it is, in fact, snow. Here's the super radar. It shows you what's going on. What happened to Arkansas? It's covered up. And it's covered up not with rain. It is covered up tonight with snow. There's the freezing rain in northeastern Mississippi, northwestern Alabama. Major ice storm down in Alabama. All of the snow is moving to the northeast, so all the way back to Texarkana, that's what has to come across Memphis and a good part of the Mid-South overnight tonight. Here are the frontal zones. Very complex system down here. Here's the simple explanation for it. It's warm with thunderstorms ahead of it. Back behind it, it's cold with the ice and snow. This snow is going to move on out of here, though, as those systems head for the Atlantic Ocean. It's going to take a few more hours, but high pressure, which is now over Chicago, will begin to clear things out a little bit before the weekend is over. At least the snow will be ending before the weekend is gone. Here's the way tomorrow's map's going to look. We'll still have some snow for snow, possibly heavy at times. It's going to be heavy at times. The low tonight, 12 degrees, winds north at 15. Tomorrow, the snow will, the next storm, 27 the high, Wednesday cloudy and 23. Look at those lows Tuesday and Wednesday night, 10 Tuesday night, Wednesday night the low, 9 degrees.
Really some severe weather. And
yeah.
Let me ask you this. Can you guess, I'm going to put you on the spot for a second, can you guess how much more snow we're going to get tonight?
4 to 6 inches in the city, maybe more than that in other parts of the Mid-South, so we could have a foot or more all over the viewing area tonight.
Total. Yeah, thanks, Dave. When the bad weather does hit, it sometimes brings out the best in us, and we'll show you next. Finally tonight, the snow is bringing the Good Samaritan out of a lot of people in the Mid-South. Patrolman Lewis Woodard of Memphis was one of them, although it was too far from easy, and he just fell down today while